The third season of Cobra Kai arrived with all the effect of an atomic explosion, and it has gotten down to business to turn out to be conceivably the arrangement's best hitherto. A lot of enormous shocks were uncovered, including a cast of old faces that made victorious returns and aided push the Karate Kid story forward. It also finished with one of the greatest liability blasts focused on TV, with a full-scale fight between Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do inside the LaRusso family. With the fight lines obviously drawn between the two schools, there's no uncertainty that Season 4 will be considerably greater than the third season as far as story, exhibition, and endgame. Here are the absolute greatest expectations that may yet work out during Season 4 of Cobra Kai and why they're so likely. So let's get into the video without wasting time, but make sure to like, comment, and share this exciting video. Also, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon for instant updates. Number 10. Johnny and Daniel butt heads on teaching. Johnny and Daniel may have joined over a shared adversary, yet it's impossible that the excursion forward will be smooth. The two areas yet at chances over numerous things, and their regular propensity to butt heads on the littlest of issues is ensured to raise a ruckus as Miyagi-Do pushes ahead. Expect both sensei to quarrel about the idea of karate and when to apply guard and offense to their educating structure. Daniel's preparation with Chozen may have opened his brain to hostile methods, yet Johnny's reckless Street Fighter disposition will make the harmony flounder. Number 9. Terry Silver returns. Oh, I am sure everyone had a crush on him at some point, and now he might finally be back. John Kreese's call toward the finish of the last scene leaves little uncertainty regarding who was on the opposite end. Numerous characters have efficiently made their profit from Cobra Kai, and Terry Silver is the following clear contender for a significant Season 4 uncover, particularly considering the Vietnam flashbacks that occurred. Amusingly, the character who passes on during the Vietnam flashback scenes is the person who looks the most like a youthful form of Terry Silver, which leaves the other character a possible up-and-comer. It stays not yet clear how this works out, yet it's anything but a given that Silver will get back to threaten Daniel once more. Number 8. The return of Mike Barnes. On the off chance that Chozen can make a stunning revisitation of the Karate Kid establishment after the dubious second film, then at that point, so can Mike Barnes. The sociopathic karate champ introduced in the third film and immediately turned into a horrible rival, far more terrible than either Johnny Lawrence or Chozen might expect to be. Not exclusively was Barnes a substantially more talented adversary, yet he had the option to startle Daniel on a level that nobody had overseen previously. On the off chance that Terry Silver appears in Cobra Kai, odds are Mike Barnes will not excessively be behind. All things considered, Daniel cost Barnes an exceptionally worthwhile arrangement worth very much of cash, and any possibility for compensation is one he would, without doubt, take. Likewise, it would offer Johnny a chance to save Daniel as reimbursement for stepping in during his fight with Kreese. Number 7. Aisha returns. Entertainer Nicole Brown was unavailable 3 of the show, obviously because the journalists couldn't discover a spot for her character in the content. All things considered, it was uncovered that Aisha's folks sold their home and moved out of the city following the fierce occasions that shook the local area in the last season. The scholars have shown that Aisha can and presumably will return if there's a spot for her in Season 4. It could possibly be the ideal chance to have her character go about as a critical figure in a story bend, maybe fabricating a scaffold among Samantha and Tori while reminding everybody why she was a particularly extraordinary contender. Number 6. John Kreese changes his ways. With such a lot of hostility among Johnny and his child Robbie, it's hard to keep thinking about whether the two will at any point accommodate. Robbie has experienced the ringer a few times since the arrangement started. He's skipped to and fro between life as a nonconformist, a make way to harmony and congruity as one of Daniel's understudies, and an episode of fury that landed him in the clunk. Presently that he's temporarily free from jail and under the tutelage of John Kreese, his character makes certain to fall hard before any chance for recovery springs up. Johnny and Robbie get physical in the last scene of Season 3, and it's not difficult to see them tossed down once more, this time with Kreese's Cobra Kai preparing tossed in with the general mishmash. Number 5. Miguel redeems Robbie. Miguel is the one character in the film that has conquered the most affliction. He went from being the survivor of menaces to an all-valley karate champ before enduring a physical issue that nearly left him incapacitated. However, Miguel doesn't appear to hold on to contempt or hatred in his heart towards Robbie, as confirmed by his agreeable talk with Daniel. In the event that Miguel can remain the way with Johnny and Daniel going about as his help, quite possibly he might be the one to effectively draw Robbie away from Kreese's harmful lessons. Assuming this is the case, it'll probably become the best relationship of the whole arrangement. The two will, without a doubt, make right again in the forthcoming All-Valley competition, which will determine not exclusively Robbie's destiny, however Cobra Kai's too. Number 4. John Kreese goes to jail. Kreese is pushing limits such that he never did. Indeed, even his mental and actual torture of Daniel LaRusso in the third Karate Kid film fails to measure up to sending his whole school over to his home and obliterating his property. Kreese was generally very prepared to kill Daniel toward the finish of Season 3, which is characteristic of exactly how far he will go. On the off chance that Kreese can't alter his way of life and surrender his damaging disposition, he will almost certainly cross a line that he can't retreat from. On the off chance that he will venture to such an extreme as to kill another person, then at that point, he's remaining over a slope that will expect him to make one last, portentous choice. It's truly conceivable he makes some unacceptable one. Number 3. Tori defects to Miyagi-Do. Conservative may be the troublemaker, yet it's turning out to be increasingly more clear that she would not like to be. Her intense outside is a shell intended to veil the agony of a troublesome everyday life where she has been compelled to grow up excessively quick, expect a mother job, and maintain 2 sources of income to keep things stable. John Kreese's meditation for her benefit may have gotten a landowner away from her, but it hasn't fixed any fundamental issues. Until Tori discovers that Cobra Kai is capital punishment, she'll keep on torment. Ultimately, it will come down to accepting Samantha as a companion and moving into the light. Number 2. Johnny fights Robbie again. With such a lot of hostility among Johnny and his child Robbie, it's hard to keep thinking about whether the two will at any point accommodate. Johnny and Robbie get physical in the last scene of Season 3, and it's not difficult to see them tossed down once more, this time with Kreese's Cobra Kai preparing tossed in with the general mishmash. Number 1. Johnny and Daniel go into business together. Fan energy at seeing Daniel and Johnny standing next to each other in Miyagi-Do toward the finish of Season 3 may be untimely. In addition to the fact that they will contend a ton over how to best push ahead with preparing. However, who knows where they will end up once Cobra Kai and John Kreese have been crushed. In any case, Johnny and Daniel have likely both understood that their actual calling lies in showing new ages of children the upsides of self-preservation and certainty that accompany hand-to-hand fighting preparation. There's a ton that both can gain from each other, and that can just spell a durable kinship and joint effort for Johnny and Daniel. So, this was it for today, you all. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video, and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.